is love and affection. Let me be your angel and I'll be your protection. Take you out, buy you all kinds of things. Oh, you call it attitude. Need food to eat up.
Screaming like I'm dreaming
on the couch with my feet up. You scream, I'm lazy. You must be crazy.
Thought I was a donut. You tried to glaze me.
What?
Woo!
What? Oh my gosh. 10. I was 10 years old.
10 years old. You know, I was saying that we were blessed. Let's go ahead and dial down, right?
Okay,
I think we good? You think we good? We good?
Okay.
You hype?
You good?
We hype?
We're good.
But what episode are we on, by the way? Is it 30?
8?
Is 28? No, 30?
38?
Hold on. 38? I mean?
Yeah,
excuse me. 38. That's on there.
Yeah, 38.
Or 30. Is it 38 or 39?
Or 39. Crap, I can't remember.
We are on episode 39.
39.
Wow.
Wowee.
So yeah, I was saying that we're blessed because, like you said, 10 years old when Eric B is president came out,
10,
right?
10
years old, and we had the fortune of being children, and being a part of a brand new culture just starting out, and we latched onto it.
Absolutely.
You think about a 10-year-old today.
A 10-year-old today is on gaming.
Right. That's it.
They're on Twitch. They're on Instagram. They're on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be until 12, I think. But they're on TikTok. They're on social media.
It's crazy. Like we were, I don't know, were we a little advanced? I guess we were just products of the time. But man,
we went outside to play.
Yeah. And shoot, well, I put with that whole question about what song kind of drove you crazy, whatever, first hip hop song that.
Yeah.
And I put Sucker MCs, and that was 84. I was 9.
See?
You know what I'm saying? 84, yo.
Yeah. Think about
shoot. That. I mean, man, this is an interesting thing.
50 years of hip hop, but when it was picking up, as it was growing, as it was maturing, we were maturing at the same time.
Well, yeah, but yes. Yep. Over that time,
we were growing with each of the different genres, the changes, the introduction of the female rapper, the introduction of gangster rap, the dancing rap entertainment kind of phase.
Yeah,
we went through like all of that.
I find it interesting to be a 10-year-old with such a passion, to be so passionate about something.
But when it was all that everybody in your neighborhood was doing, like dancing and rhyming and sitting around and hanging out together.
Yep.
That's what we were doing. When we would all get together, people was beatboxing.
Yep.
Break dancing.
I was half decent at beatboxing. I was really good at break dancing. I was half decent at pop locking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was really good at tagging.
Listen.
I sucked at graffiti with a spray paint can. All
I did was dance.
And then you had the rappers and you had the DJs. Yeah. It was real. It was all over the place.
Time, but we were outside. The music would be playing. Somebody would have a boombox in the window of their house, of their bedroom, or somebody would bring one outside and have it on the sidewalk. Like roller skating in the street.
People was walking down the street with boomboxes on their shoulders or lugging them along.
Heavy,
you know
as
what I mean?
hell.
Heavy as hell.
Yes.
Like 6 or 8 double D batteries. Pardon me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like playing music loud, walking up and down the street.
Yes, and playing the cassette tape because you recorded the live show the night before on the radio, and you recorded it, so now you could come back and play it all day the next day.
Staying up all night listening to the radio just so I can push the pause button, because you had to play and record, push down with the pause button. All you had to do was hit the pause button to unpause it, and it started recording that exclusive that they played at 1:30 in the morning or whatever it was.
Yeah,
I stayed up all night doing that.
Calling Mr. Magic, and they were like, do that part or Red Alert. Yeah.
For the city, yeah. Upstate, it was all about college radio.
Oh man, that's right.
We had those stations up there.
Right, you didn't have Kiss and BLS.
All about college radio, yo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So nothing during the day. Nothing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I mean, as hip hop grew and expanded, then certain songs got to the radio. Like I remember the Ghetto Boys being played on the radio. My Mind's playing Tricks on Me and all that kind of stuff. Certain songs made to the radio, but you got to think about how they looked at hip hop.
Yeah.
They, meaning the elder statesmen, the older people, it was a fad that it wasn't music in their opinion and stuff. So they wasn't playing that on the radio. We didn't have like hip hop DJs on the radio during the day. It was only at night, college radio.
Got you. So I was really lucky because, like I said, BLS and Kiss, and you knew like Friday. I remember Dana Dane and them coming on the radio, and they were playing the battling songs, like from the show and all of that kind of stuff. Like I remember all of that. Sure.
Yeah, man, it's real, man. So, happy birthday to hip hop.
Yes.
50 years. Give a round of applause for hip hop, baby. 50 years.
50 years.
50 years, yo. They said it would be a passing fad.
Yeah, a fluke.
Here we are.
This rap thing's never gonna last.
Yeah, this rap thing never gonna go away. Now it's running so popular like media and all the commercials have hip hop now. Remember commercials used to have rock and roll music?
Yeah.
Boy,
did it change.
Boy, did it change.
Goodness.
Which will be at some point the downfall of hip hop to an extent, in my opinion.
You think?
Yes.
Why?
You think about how watered down mainstream hip hop is right now. I predict in 20 years that there will be no major hip hop tours happening.
In 20 years?
This music won't even be remembered. They're major. Now, so in 20 years, the Drakes of the world, those guys will still be doing what 50 Cent is doing right now.
Okay.
Right? Those guys, they'll still be doing that. So, okay.
But Drake will be touring in 20 years. He'll be doing
He'll be doing what 50's doing.
The celebrity. What is he doing?
50 is overseas killing it, selling out. So he's doing stuff like that. But like here, like all these tours you're seeing, like the music that's being made right now by a lot of the artists, it's not memorable. It's not. It's not gonna last.
Okay.
It comes and goes so fast.
It's not going to span generations with the classic album that we can go back to different albums as definitions of a time or a space in the industry that's not present.
We don't even have to go back, baby. We just listen to these things still. Yeah, we still listen to Diggable Planets. We still listen to Public Enemy. We still listen to these albums because it's just good music.
Well, maybe the underground rappers will do something.
Maybe man, like because you got Griselda in them and so they're so good and they're so successful, but hip hop is to blame for suppressing them. They won't acknowledge them. All the lists that come out, all the press, all these things that they're doing, they don't mention them. So it's like for some reason, I don't know if New York City has some type of complex or something, but being that they're from upstate, they're not embracing them to the extent that they should be.
Interesting.
Yep. So those underground artists, they're gonna stay underground for a while. They're gonna be successful and do great and tour and all that stuff. But I'm talking about on a major, pop, almost pop level. I think in 20 years, you're not gonna see a whole lot of rap tours. But that's just my prediction.
Interesting.
But for now though, we still gonna be around. You can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Hey.
50 years, baby.
Happy birthday. Yes.
And by the way, welcome to episode 39 of the Where's Brunch podcast. Hey. That's what's up.
Yes.
What's up, baby?
What's up, honey? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, listeners everywhere. Welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast.
Listeners big and small,
thin
and wide,
young and old.
Young and old.
Thank you guys for listening to us. We appreciate it. As always, we ask that you like, comment, share, follow us on all platforms. We are on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube as the Where's Brunch podcast. And we appreciate your support.
Appreciate you guys. I like the way you emphasize the comment. And so here we are, right?
Here we are.
Here it is. Bam.
In your face.
You say, damn, this is a dope jam. Engagement is more important than a bunch of followers.
Yeah.
Engagement is important to us. It's important for creators operating in these social media spaces. It's more valuable to have 50 to 100 people who actually engage in the content.
Yes.
As opposed to having 10,000 followers who just maybe just keep it scrolling.
Yeah.
Or just follow. That's not valuable. So we can probably name 100 people we can name 50 people that we know.
Yes.
It'd be nice if you 50 folks that we're not going to name engaged.
If we could hear from you.
And then I'm going to take a further shot. The people that do really engage is mostly the women.
Oh.
The guys don't engage.
Fellas, are y'all listening?
Are y'all too cool?
Are y'all listening out there?
The guys
we want to know.
Engage,
do you have an opinion? I mean, we're in this world of the scroll, the like and scroll. Oh, there's Trina. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Rocky and Trina. Like, scroll. Like, scroll. You can just keep going. But if you listen to the content, if you take a moment and pause and maybe respond, give us some feedback. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, man. Get involved, yo. We're talking about topics that you and your friends talk about at brunch.
Yeah.
That you might talk about at brunch.
Yeah.
You might even take some of the topics that we discuss here to brunch with your friends.
Or you might have them at home on the couch with your significant other.
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know what I mean? So, yeah, let us know. Yeah. It's funny because this weekend we had friends in town. They weren't necessarily here to visit us. They were here on a college tour for their daughter, but we hung out, right? Yep. My boy, who I love to death, this is my brother, right? You know what I'm saying? My man Khalid, my man Leek. Leek mentioned to me something that was extremely funny to him multiple times over this weekend.
Oh, really?
And that was a social media post that I made on my personal page on Facebook.
Oh.
That I don't know, he didn't really engage much. He might have just liked it or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But while he was here in my face, he was going on and on about me talking about the Will Smith, I Am Legend. I'm here. I have food. I have shelter. I have 4 metal folding chairs for anybody out there black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had this for you. He loved it so much. He recited it to me.
Wow.
And it was like, that's the kind of that personal engagement that I got with him.
Is what
we need that on. We need that on the post.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
We do.
So yeah. Anyway, let me step off the
whole.
We can stop the rant over, yo.
Okay, take a sip. Cheers.
This
Hey.
We gotta have fun. We're gonna be here for a while today.
Oh my goodness, we have so much to talk about. There have been a million things that have happened in the last week since the last time we potted. Many things have occurred. Let me take my sip now.
Yeah, take your sip because you are first up the bat. You went to go see Beyonce. Oh.
Excuse me. Go. You may proceed now.
You went to go see Beyonce, and now she got the stunners on.
Unique.
Like them frames, yo. You know, sound like those shades. It's tough.
You. In honor of the Queen Bee, who had the most extensive eyewear collection during this tour, every outfit had a pair of stunners. And every single time she stepped out on that stage, aside from the beginning when she was doing the slow songs, she came out with some stunners and she was just shitting on everybody.
She was shitting on everybody.
Damn, look at those glasses. Look at those glasses. She had on the most amazing custom, I'm sure, made sunglasses for outfit after outfit, different colors, different modalities, different spaceship aliens,
modalities.
Just all these different designs, and I'm a fan.
Okay.
And I can go back to an earlier episode when I purchased the tickets, and you asked me, was I a member of the Beehive?
The Hive, yeah.
And I said, I thought I was Hive adjacent.
And
now I fully believe that I have been indoctrinated into the Beehive.
Hey. Oh, man.
Hands down.
Congratulations, yo.
Thank you. Thank you. Hands down, the best concert I've been to in my entire life.
Word.
My entire life. And I have been to some pretty dope concerts. I would say that right now what is going on across America is this indoctrination for Black women into this society of Club Renaissance. We all went. We are all watching each city as it continues to go on.
It's a thing.
It is.
Like every movement, every part of it, it's like organized and very well communicated among this.
You had to attend the Zoom.
Right.
Did you attend the Zoom? Because everybody on mute was a serious discussion among the Beehive.
Oh, that's the concept of that everybody on mute thing.
Everybody on mute.
They said, "Did you attend the Zoom?"
Yes. Did you attend the Zoom, ladies and gentlemen? Because there were instructions that were handed out that when she comes to that song and she comes and everybody on mute, we are supposed to freeze. We are supposed to shut up. We're not supposed to say a word until she starts singing again. City by city, we have been competing with each other.
So it was already a competition between cities before they came to DC?
Before they got to DC, yes. We watched them fail in MetLife Stadium. We watched them fail. I forgot what other city was right before us. But yeah, we watched them not really be able to get it together. And then she came to DMV and we shut it down on Saturday night.
But it was one person, though.
That screamed.
Like,
what the hell? Like, really?
And then
she went to Atlanta.
Oh, man. The new DC.
Everybody and their mama was there. But get this. I saw that people were passing out everybody on mute cards.
They took this competition seriously. They're like, listen.
People to shut up. And as a result of this, because I believe it went DMV, then Charlotte, and now she just wrapped in Atlanta. So Charlotte kind of did okay, but she declared us the winners. Then she got to Atlanta. And like I said, I saw these cards on Instagram that they were passing out, I guess, in the stadium to tell people to shut up.
Wow.
And Atlanta.
They wanted to win.
Atlanta
and
won.
They won. She announced it.
She said, "Y'all won, y'all won, y'all won."
That's right after it, like part of the
right as it happened.
And you was pissed too.
We were annoyed.
You was cussing.
Even my daughters, they sent me messages like, "I roll, really,
right?
Atlanta, really."
Atlanta got it, man. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Congratulations to Atlanta.
Shout out to the
prize,
the Black Hollywood.
Yeah, so you came home from the concert breathing heavy as if you had just like ran a bunch of miles. You were very excited
because it was such an esoteric situation. It was just life changing. She breathes life into you during her performances, from the dancers, from her singing, from her engaging,
from the hair blowing,
the wind, the fans. Hey, listen,
there's no opening act, right?
No opening act. You get there and you wait.
3 hours, and then she performed for 3 hours.
Two and a half.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours of
just going, just joints.
Oh my goodness! And the way she wove through the albums and performed all of these hits. Unbelievable how she did it. Unbelievable. Well thought out, clearly. They say she is a super producer when it comes to these types of things. She leaves no stone unturned. She is methodical about her planning. She's serious about her stuff.
I love it.
And in between the sets, as she was in the back doing the outfit changes and things, there were videos going on, entertainment for us, featuring her songs. It was like Beyonce made additional videos just for the tour for us to be entertained with.
That screen that they had up on the stage was insane.
It was insane. And it mirrored each other on both sides.
Right. So everyone saw the same thing.
Everybody saw the same thing. And the people down in Club Renaissance who had the standing only, listen, they were partying something. I honestly would go back just so I could experience that.
Standing only?
Okay, I would be in the seats close by the standing only.
I can't imagine my little baby down here.
I'm too small to be in the standing only. I'm too old.
I had to go with you then.
But give me them seats right there next to the $800 each seats. I'm down. I'm totally there for it.
Blue got busy. She was there.
Oh my goodness.
Because she hasn't been at every city, right?
Yeah, apparently she doesn't come out for every city. But honey, Baby Blue came out and we lost our shit.
Baby Blue.
Because we look at her as Baby Blue. We literally saw her in her mom's tummy. Saw her when she finally came out. And she comes up out of the riser and she stands there. And we all start screaming.
Y'all went crazy.
You can hear it in my phone. Blow, go blow. And also, you know, for me as a mom to see Beyonce look with this beaming face of proud, you know, she was so proud of Blue and how Blue was just hitting the steps, just doing it, just walking with confidence. And when you think she's 11 years old.
Is she?
Yes, that's it.
Wow, that's crazy.
She's 11.
Wow.
Performing. Speaking
of 10 years old or 11 years old with passions.
11.
Wow.
I've been touring with my mother. 11.
They said it's a meme out there saying Blue can't wait to go back to school because Beyonce working her ass to death. She ready to go back to school, yo.
Listen, it was a moment for all of us, for all of the fans to be like, oh my goodness, we are losing it. So she did 2 songs and she went back and everybody, she standing ovation. Well, we were already standing. Like literally, Beyonce would come out, we stand up.
Yeah.
She goes to go to the back. We sit down.
Oh yeah. So everyone stood up pretty much through the whole performance.
Everybody's tired. Everybody's looking at each other. Everybody's sighing. Everybody's woo, Lord. People drinking their drinks, fanning themselves. Just and the amount of fans. Because, of course, Beyonce has a song, Heated. Everybody has their fans, and they're fanning themselves. I Gotta Cool Down. That's the song.
Lord, it's a whole... Damn, she know what she doing.
And the outfits.
That machine.
The outfits.
Her outfits or people?
Her outfits, but the outfits of the attendees, okay? Let's talk about the outfits that people planned, clearly, for the months leading up. From the boots, from the metallics, from the beads, the inspirations from Club Renaissance, from her album, from all of the things that people have been seeing in other cities. Because you've been seeing other cities happen now. So you're like, oh, no, we're going to do it better.
You participated.
I participated.
I loved it. I
have my little shorts with the Western vibe with the shingles on the front.
Bedazzle vibe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I had on some.
And the boots.
The silver cowboy boots.
Silver cowgirl boots.
Don't know when I'll ever wear them again, but we'll figure something out. My daughter had on a little top with the fringe. My other daughter had on the top. Like it was
I forgot to ask you if they participated.
Yes, they did. They were dressed. They were
Nice.
dressed too. It was just such an event. It was such an experience. And also for the crowd, for all of us sitting near each other or just talking, like, oh, I love your outfit. Oh, you look good. Oh, can I take a picture of you? Oh, can we take a picture together? There was a lot of that going on. There was like a family vibe.
That's good. That's
you
good.
know, it was. Yeah. There were kids. There were LGBTQ kids. TIA. I think I forgot some letters. But the community just coming out in outfits. I saw a brother with a do-rag cape. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, the do-rag. What material was it?
It was velvet.
Velvet do-rag.
Do-rag cape with the gold thing. The other half of the cape was gold. It was like the cloak kind of Darth Vader thing.
So it went all the way down to the ground?
Honey, because everybody could see it.
You just call me honey?
Yes. Everybody could see it. Everyone was pointing. People were saying, did you see that guy with the gold, with the do-rag?
What color was it?
It was red.
Oh, okay.
He had on red and gold. He stood out. There was another gentleman in an all silver get up with the hat and the fringe that came down over his face, and he was just sauntering into the club Renaissance. But he was probably like 6'2" or 3, so you couldn't miss him in the crowd. And there was just so much of that. People had signs down in the club Renaissance standing only, and Beyonce was reading the signs as she walked around. She was saying happy birthday to people. She was saying congratulations. She was reading names.
That's it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, yo.
It was just
the fans involved.
Just this thing. And as I watch from city to city, when your city is over, then you're going the whole week singing the songs, playing the music.
You played the album
the other day, cooking dinner.
Yeah.
And it's in my head. And I sent my daughter a text. I was like, why is Summer Renaissance still in my head? And she's like, I know, Mom, me too.
That's hilarious, yo.
And it's like, and you instantly feel like, oh my gosh, I got to do this again. I got to see this again. I got to watch it again. So TikTok, Instagram, you see the other cities, you see the outfits, you see the people get ready with me's, you see all of the things, and then you see the hate.
Really?
From Europe.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Europe was mad.
They
didn't get the same experience.
They feel like they're not getting the same energy that Beyonce is giving in the States.
Well, you said that she had an injury.
I believe she was nursing a foot injury when the tour first
kicked off. So she wasn't dancing.
So she wasn't dancing.
She wasn't all up in the video.
She wasn't
dancing.
Because she been going hard here.
Come on, Europe. Y'all got everything else, man.
I mean, she started there first.
Right.
She kicked off the tour.
Right.
And, but yes, I've seen some salty comments like, Madame, where was this energy in London?
Madame.
People are pissed. But it's been an experience. Like I said, it's been my indoctrination into the Beehive.
Yes.
My special experience with my children. But at this point, they are adults. I am no longer buying folks tickets. And the next time Beyonce does a show, me and you going. And we going VIP.
Oh, okay? You're going to have me up in there?
I'm going to have you up in there.
In the Beyonce joint?
And you'll be a fan too. I've seen tons of husbands.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like I didn't go because I felt like I shouldn't go.
Right, I know.
Like,
you were letting me have the morning with the girls.
Yeah, exactly. Have fun with your girls.
And it was so great to do that with my daughters because we were singing all the songs together and just like. And can I talk about when Beyonce first came out and we all started crying?
Yeah, you did tell me that. It was like a combustion thing. You just started crying.
We just started crying. She came out, she's singing Dangerously in Love, and she starts out singing, I love you, I love, and everybody's and you look around and everyone was crying in my section.
Oh my God.
It was
hilarious,
that type of, how people used to cry and pass out for Michael Jackson? Boom.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it.
That was it. Totally. 100%. That was it.
She is killing it with this tour, yo. Beyonce, she's in a whole other stratosphere at this point.
It is. I mean,
she's out of here, man.
This has been a Beyonce summer. Okay? This has totally been city by city.
It's all planned.
And she planned it magnificently.
Yeah, remember the album came out? No visuals yet. You know what I'm saying? She lined everything up.
No videos, no visuals. But we do know that they are working on a documentary because they came out with the cameras and they were getting a crowd to make noise.
Oh, yeah.
They were filming and telling them there was a guy walking around pumping them up and telling them when to yell and stuff. And then these cameras were set up all around the stage. Amazing.
Dope.
Amazing.
Very dope, man. I'm happy for you guys, man. That's dope. Shout out to Beyonce, man. She's ours.
Yes. It was so amazing. Here's what I would say to the person who's on the fence, who hasn't gotten a ticket. Beyonce's coming to your city, or you have the opportunity to go to another city to see her. And there are tickets still available because I could have bought tickets in a different section and paid more money, but you could have bought tickets still at your local stadium, whatever. I would say, do it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Do it.
One of those experiences of a lifetime kind of thing.
Once in a lifetime experience, I say do it. Enjoy yourself. feel free. When she does the glitter, she drops the glitter down on the audience. Beyonce comes out into the crowd on the horse. Yes, the horse does make 2 appearances.
The horse.
Yes, and it is worth every single penny.
Dope, man.
And get your merch, as you see.
I see you over there.
And on the back of my shirt, it says, Unique! Okay.
Oh, she don't have like a tour dates on there, nothing like that?
Just no, there were other shirts.
She had those, yeah.
But I felt like this represented Alien Superstar. It represented one of the segments in the concert. And Unique is on the back. And I'm good.
Very dope, man.
Yes.
Very dope. Once again, shout out to you and the girls.
Yes.
Y'all made it happen. Y'all killed it this summer.
We had a great summer.
Great summer. Speaking of summer.
Yes.
I think we have both come to the conclusion that it has indeed been a fatback summer.
What do we do?
We did not prepare for the summer very well. In the fall, in the winter, you're supposed to get ready for the summer. So by the time
summer bodies
March,
are made
April,
in the winter.
They're made in the winter. We didn't make any summer bodies this winter.
No, we didn't.
We brunched and we ate well.
We were being a newly married couple.
I'm not here to give us excuses.
I'm not going to give us excuses, but we was loving up on each other. And I was cooking.
Right.
I was cooking and we were eating. And we was loving up and we are now living together. Last year, when we started the process, you were living in your space. I was living in mine. It was a different experience.
Yep.
When I started my journey to E2M, I was just coming off of COVID.
Yep.
I hadn't been drinking for like a month. And it was very easy to just keep going and progress into that. And now, I don't know what happened this year.
Well, it is in the past at this point because we are making a decision to go forward. Like you've had some medical issues, right? And you weren't feeling well, and so now you're doing much better, which is a great thing.
Praise the Lord. Thank you for everyone who prayed for me.
Hey.
Sent me good wishes, messaged me. A lot of ladies DM'd me. A lot of folks sharing their stories with me about just issues. Black women have a lot of reproductive issues going on, especially when you get to a certain age. And it's good to have a network of ladies that just want to talk about it with me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So thank everybody. I thank y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
And thank you for being the sick police, the sick shutdown police. Like, just going in there and
sit your ass down, son. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'll take this little psycho ass dog outside to use the bathroom. Again.
So yeah,
man. So you feeling much better now, and that's a great thing. And we want to move forward and try to make some changes and get ourselves back together. We have a anniversary trip coming up in October. We're going
60 days.
60 days. Less than 60 days. We are going to New Orleans to celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
We want to be a little less fat backed by then.
I want to unbig my back.
Got to unbig the back. So is that what it is? Is it a big back summer? That's what they say. Or is it fat back?
Fat back, big back, unbig in the back.
We gotta unbig the back.
Oof.
So we are going to try to watch our diet. Not watch our diet. We're gonna try to get strict on our diet.
I'm cutting my plates in half.
We're gonna cut. We gotta cut the every night wine because we're back to wine every night.
Oh, we gotta stop that again.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? And gotta wash those carbs and we gotta work out.
Yeah.
We gotta get active because the body is getting a little rigid lately.
Getting up off the ground is like
crickety crick.
Snap, crackle, pop, fist.
Yeah, man. So is anybody out there with us with this whole was it a big back summer for some of y'all too? And we asking the question, but we know it was for some of y'all.
I seen a lot of memes about the summer's gonna get the body that I got.
Right.
Seen a lot of those memes going around.
You seen some of y'all ordering chicken and waffles.
Oh, Lord. French toast,
y'all
chicken and waffles,
French toast,
hamburgers,
fried
chicken, fat back, hog mugs.
Oh man, so
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, hog mug, all that stuff.
Yep, you name it.
You name So yeah, we're going back to the basics. Oh gosh.
Yep. Protein, vegetables.
Sugar shock.
Sugar shock.
No more sugar. No more. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I gotta get my mind right.
Yes.
I gotta get my mind right.
You see, this is happening real time, people. We talked about it lightly, but now we're talking about it. I'm looking at her and I see her mind saying, "Shit,
gotta throw all the chips away."
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, we gotta just. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
It's real.
The cheat meal is gonna be.
So we have to plan out our week, exercise wise, like what we plan on doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
On not maybe each day, however how specific we want to get, but we have to plan ahead, because when you don't plan ahead, then you don't accomplish it.
Yeah, and I understand, especially with having this Apple Watch, the sedentary life that I've been living.
Listen. And
realizing that I need to move more. Shout out to my accountability partners on my Apple Watch who've been messaging me and stuff. Moving more, and for longer periods. Like 30 minutes really isn't enough for me. It's got to be like an hour.
Yeah.
And I got to really sweat.
Yeah.
I got to break like a serious sweat.
Yeah. Got to get to it, yo.
I did get a text message from my yoga studio today advising that they're opening October 6th.
Nice. When we're gone. So when you get back from there,
when I get back, I can go.
Get to it.
They're probably going to do some private pre-open events for all of us who are members.
Probably in September sometime.
Yeah, at that last week of September. So, yeah, they sent me a text. So I'm looking forward to that. And depuffing the body.
Depuffing the body.
Depuffing the body.
It's not. It's not easy, but it's not hard either. It's like as long as when you focus, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the people more than you. I mean, we've done it. You know, when we focus and make those changes, you see the results.
Cause I want to be in my little skimpy swimsuits. I want the tatas out. The booty got to shrink a little bit for it to wear certain swimsuits. So, you know.
Yeah, man. So the road begins. But we're going to have some rice and beans today, though.
Yes. The jerk chicken.
That jerk chicken
is marinating right now.
Right now. We shooting on a Sunday, y'all.
Yeah.
This is crazy. We had so much going on this weekend.
It was so busy. Goodness. But yeah, looking forward to the changes.
Speaking of New Orleans, somebody has joined the luggage gang. I don't know if y'all. I don't know if I talked about this on the show. Did we talk about my luggage journey on the show?
Your nouveau riche luggage. Your high end.
I stepped up on some mid range. High end.
He has some high end first class private jet luggage. Lord, okay. Listen. He's got private jet.
I spent a couple of dollars on luggage some time back.
Private jet, y'all.
And we are getting ready to go to New Orleans. And the other day I was like, well, I don't want to, I want to travel in style, right? And I can't have my baby over here with the, you know what I'm saying, with the mismatch Marshall situation. And listen, nothing against the mixed match Marshall situation. I get it.
Yes.
I get what Marshall's contribution to luggage is, right?
And I got really good Swiss gear luggage.
Yeah, he's got a nice joint. It's not like trash at all.
I might let the kids have them.
But it's not, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, we're trying to create a little thing here. So I went and surprised her with luggage.
Yes.
The other day.
Whoo! And so funny. It's so funny. Earlier in the week, I had a cold. And this particular luggage brand had sent me an email about the sale that they were having. And I went on the site to purchase the luggage. I went to actually get the bag. But first I was like, let me make this tuition payment for said young person. And I was like, and then I'll come back to it, because there was a particular bag that I wanted that during the last sale, it was not on sale because it was brand new, and it was a chrome bag that comes in a champagne color. It's like boom, 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 pow. Okay, this is me. Champagne color, everything. And I was like, okay, I can get it in the sale. It's included this time. Okay, let me know how I can do it. And I left the tab open on my phone, and lo and behold, what arrives? The very bag.
Well, what happened is that I had the bag sent to her name.
She had it sent to me.
So it would say, so she would get a notification that she has a package coming.
And I was like, I didn't buy nothing.
And I was like, well, what'd you get? What we get? Because you always say what we get.
Yeah.
What do we get?
And I'm like, I'm telling you, babe, I didn't order nothing. And I don't know who this is. Like, I'm like, I don't know who Pro Pack is. I didn't order anything. I promise you, because sometimes I do order stuff and I be forgetting, or it's delayed and it comes at a time. And I be like, oh, I forgot about that. But this time I was really like, nah, I ain't bought nothing. This is not me. I don't know what this is. I'm like, is somebody sending me wine and I don't know it? Like, I'm thinking that. And lo and behold,
Then I get a notification on my phone that it got delivered, and then 2 seconds later I hear her, "Oh, babe, it got delivered." I was like, "Oh, for real? What's up? You going down to get it? What's going on? You need me to go with you? Like, is this something big or what?" I brought the little cart with us.
He brought the cart.
I played it up.
Why are you bringing a cart?
I said, "You don't know what it is. It might be a big box or something."
And I was like, "Babe,
or something
I
heavy.
don't know what it is." And so we get these alerts. For our building, you have to go scan the barcode for the lockbox to open.
The big
lockbox open. And I'm like,
I love it, yo.
And he's just all.
She pulls it out. I was like, Monos. I didn't order. And he was like, it's me. I love it. I love it, yo.
And so when we get it upstairs and I take it out the box and I'm like, oh, this is the same box. This is the bag. And I was like, wait, I got the tab open. I got the tab. I got to show you. And man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So yeah, I guess now I have my own private jet first class luggage.
You had the medium sized bag. That was the check-in joint.
Yes.
The medium bag is on the way.
It's on the way.
And so now, boom, we're set.
We're set.
You have your style that works for you.
Yes.
Mine is a very manly set.
Very. Mine is very womanly.
It's dope. That shit is nice, yo.
It's very nice.
That champagne joint is fire.
I'll unbox them when the other one.
The picture on the internet doesn't do the color justice.
Yeah, it's dope.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, when you took it out the bag, I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, buddy.
That's fire.
Yes.
So yeah, dope, man. Looking forward to it. We're gonna try to travel and style. We'll do a whole thing about traveling and style and our journey with that. We'll cover that on a page.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be more than just the luggage. We're about to show out.
Yeah, we about to act a fool.
It's our anniversary. Why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So one thing I'm not gonna do is carry a man purse though.
You don't want a Goyard. You don't want a Goyard crossbody. You don't want a Louis Vuitton crossbody merce.
That's what they call them, crossbodies.
Crossbody.
That's what women call them too, right?
Yeah, that's what women call them too.
Crossbodies. So guys are just wearing purses, right?
And buying up all the good ones. Like, can y'all fools stop buying the designer crossbodies that we want, please? And thank you. Yes, men are walking around in designer bags.
Lord have mercy.
They are going to the Louis Vuitton store. I haven't seen a man with a Chanel bag, but I have seen the Louis. I have seen the Goyards. I think that's how you pronounce it. Goyard.
Yeah, Goyards.
Goyards.
Yeah, Goyard is no joke.
I've seen, what other bag? I think I've seen Gucci. I've seen men with the Gucci backpacks and the new logo Gucci backpacks, and then like a new logo kind of messenger merch.
Hey man, I ain't judging nobody. Y'all do y'all thing. What are y'all carrying?
What do y'all have?
Weed and what else?
Your phone? A wallet? what else is it? Face products?
I don't know.
What are we carrying?
The man purse is crazy.
I'm just trying to understand, what all do you need? Because everybody's not carrying stacks of money.
Stack some money. None of the little ass purses, man. Y'all do is wild, man.
It's crazy.
Do y'all thing out there, brothers.
Stop buying the women's bags. We need them for ourselves.
I said, do your thing. She said, stop. So you came up with a dope idea. New segment.
A new segment.
New segment. Alert,
guys.
alert, alert.
New segment.
We'll come up with something with that.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. But I thought it would be really good to share what we're watching. Because we tend to be on the couch together and we watch things.
Yep.
And we like to talk about it. So this weekend, with it being the 50th anniversary of hip hop, we sat down and because now we have the Paramount Plus Showtime
For 30 days.
for 30 days.
We used one of our numerous emails to get
Use
it.
one of our personalities.
Holla at us.
Hey. And we watched the Biz Markie documentary.
Shout out to Biz. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Biz. Yo.
Yeah.
Man.
That was a serious documentary.
In the beginning, when it first was starting, we were like, we're going to be crying.
Yeah, we're going to be crying in a minute.
We did good, though. The entire
did
joint
till the end.
Until the end.
Till the end, okay?
Yo, it was so good. It was well done.
It was.
I liked, of course, these things are spoiler alert, right? I liked what they did with the whole Muppet thing.
Yeah.
That was dope. I've seen that done before, but
Yes.
that was dope. And his actual wife,
Yes, Tara.
was in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one thing, there's so many different things that stuck out. The first thing that I want to talk about is I just didn't know that he and Rakim were that close.
I knew a little bit about it, but I didn't realize. We'll keep going with that. Keep going with the Rakim thing.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Rakim crying.
Yes.
And I think we kind of started shedding a little bit of tears right before that. But once we saw Rakim crying,
Breaking
it was
down.
like, geez. And it's just, it's a Long Island connect. It's so much music in hip hop out of Long Island. And Biz Markie and Rakim are two of the greats. And he was just like, that was his man. He beatboxed and he rapped to his beatboxing and stuff like that. In the school, he would go over to his school and just walk in there and
Wyandanch High School.
Yo, the dude was just so convincing and so charming.
Biz was like the thread to the start of hip hop, and most people don't even know it. Like when you watch this documentary and you see how he moved through and knew everybody. Knows everybody. Lovable. Everybody loved Biz. He just show up at your house. Just show up at your school.
Or just ask for stuff that.
And just ask. Yeah.
Like, hey, I just met you. Can I come to your house?
Yeah. The story with Dougie
Fresh.
It's crazy. And then he came home and Biz was at his house on the couch eating cereal
with his grandmother.
Listen, and just,
oh man,
listening to Biz talk about how Long Island was, how he grew up on Long Island, listening to the story of his mom passing and his dad and him being homeless for a little while. And him going into a foster care system on Long Island. And then the artistic abilities that he had with the music and how he didn't let anybody tell him no.
Nope.
People said they didn't want to or they didn't believe.
They didn't believe. And he just kept it pushing, yo.
And he did it himself. But he brought people along. He told people he would help them. And he would put them on. And he did it.
What song was it? Was it Nobody Beats the Biz that he brought to Kane first?
He brought to Kane
first. And Kane was like,
nah,
yo, I don't know about it. He didn't even say, I don't. He was like, I don't know about that one. Biz was like, okay. Kept it moving. And went and did it with someone else.
Was Shan?
Yeah, he said it was with Shan, but I don't.
Right.
Shan's not in that song though.
It's not Shan.
That's
Who's that singing?
That's damn, I forgot his name.
Okay.
I can't remember the name. I can't.
But either way,
it's not in my head.
Biz went on and did the damn song with somebody else, and Nobody Beats the Biz was on the radio.
Yeah.
And Kane was like, wait a minute. He talked to me about this song.
Next time he came back to Kane,
he was like, all right.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, bro. Whatever you want to do. Because he told him he wanted him to write the rhymes for him. I think he said something to that effect. Dope joint. This is a dope joint, yo.
Yes, but he knew everybody on Long Island, from De La, from EPMD, from Rakim, from everybody. And then they talked about he would go into the city and how he was at the Latin Quarter and how he was just doing all of this stuff.
And that Biz Markie Bop that he do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, him and Shantae.
Yes, Shantae.
Oh gosh.
Did you screw?
Juice Crew, yeah. Biz is one of my my absolute favorite artists of all time. I loved Biz Markie when I was a kid. So, and I still, it's the same all the way up to now. I just loved him, man. He was just so talented, and he just would do anything. Picking boogers.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he makes songs about anything, and he just wasn't afraid. Like they said on the joint, he just wasn't afraid to be himself.
Yes. I had the tape. I remember when the Vapors came out and playing the tape over and over and over again. And the video came out and him with the person playing the saxophone and he's on the yacht and all of that stuff. Like, yo.
He was on the yacht with the two chicks ladies. And then he turned around with both of them at the same time.
And walked the other way.
My mother loved that song.
Did she?
She loved that song,
man.
yo. And what was it? What song was it that he took to everybody? Oh, Just a Friend.
Oh yeah.
He talked about how he took Just a Friend to everybody, and everybody was like,
"Don't do it,
yo, that shit is trash.
Don't
do it, whatever." And he's like, "I'm doing this record." And the one person that he said he brought it to him. And he said he was like, everybody's telling me no or whatever, but I'm doing this record. He said his eyes welled up. He said that's the first time I saw Biz get emotional. And then he took that record, he did it, and look at that record. Live On Forever.
Lived On Forever. Still getting paid off that song.
Yeah.
Because it's been in a commercial.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. I feel like it was a Tide commercial or something.
It's
the
everywhere.
Music was in the background. I was like, what?
Man,
love Biz. Amazing documentary. If you have the time, do it. It's worth it. You will cry at the end, and just listening to all the stories and his wife going through all of his belongings, his memorabilia, and talking about the journey of him being in the hospital and being sick for so long from, I guess it was his diabetes and his high blood pressure.
Yeah, he had a stroke, right?
And a stroke, and just he never came back from that.
Yeah, because people were talking about he died from he was in the hospital because of COVID.
Yeah, no,
and whatnot. It wasn't about COVID.
Yeah, he went into a diabetic kind of shock.
And he had actually lost 200 plus pounds on starting with that show.
Yeah, The Biggest Loser, celebrity. Yeah. Biggest Loser celebrity.
Yeah, he went on there, and I forgot about that until they showed it. I was like, oh shoot,
I remember.
And he lost 200 plus pounds. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to live. You know?
Yeah, and it talks about how he transitioned from no longer being a rapper and turned into a DJ.
Yeah,
and as we all know, who hasn't been to a Biz Markie DJ party,
right?
You know?
Right.
And he was like the celebrity DJ. He was DJing for all the celeb parties, but he also would do Howard Homecoming. Hello. But yes, they talked about him transitioning into being a DJ and how he was getting booked by everybody. Everybody wanted Biz to DJ their parties. Will Smith, Jada for her birthday. He definitely put an imprint on hip hop and the foundations of it. And when you look at some of the biggest artists from the beginning, from back in the day, he put them on. He encouraged them. He brought them with him.
Yep.
And here they are.
Yep. Yep. Shout out to Biz.
Yes.
Shout out to his wife. You know what I'm saying,
Yes.
for allowing this documentary to be made. And she seems really dope too. You know what I'm saying? She seems pretty thorough.
And their story's
dope. So go watch. We won't tell the whole exact right everything, but go watch. There's plenty more.
And watch it till the end.
The very, very end. The end after the end.
Yeah, there's an end after the end. Watch.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. But
yeah, I'm curious about who she was talking about. Yeah. That's all we'll say.
I'm sure it's in the Googles.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Last weekend, I was coming off of my Beyonce high, and I had to take a person back to their college, and something happened, and I was seeing a whole lot of stuff on my page about Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, and
Bobby Shmurda
and all of this stuff, and it was pictures of Harriet Tubman with teeth smiling, and they were like the ancestors are clapping, and then I saw a picture of Minister Farrakhan clasping his hands and smiling. I'm like, what did I miss?
Oh man!
And then by the time we got done with unpacking and getting the room situated, I laid down and you sent me a message and you said, hey, have you seen the fight?
The video.
Video. I was wondering what everybody is talking about, babe. I think I saw somebody swimming in the water, but I don't know what this is about. And so he sends me this video of the Alabama Brawl.
The inauguration of a new black holiday.
The new black
holiday.
August
5th, I think it is?
August 5th of the Bama Brawl.
So, the Bama Brawl.
Apparently, there was a gentleman working on a pier, on a dock, doing his job. And there was a riverboat tour?
Yeah, it was a riverboat.
A riverboat was attempting to come to dock to let the people off because it had been on a cruise or whatever up the river or what have you. And he walked over to a family who had their boat kind of like illegally parked there. And he was asking them, can you please move it so that the riverboat can come into its assigned space and park?
Some entitled white people had their boat where it wasn't supposed to be. Go ahead.
That part. And as he's attempting to talk to them, they ain't trying to hear it. And they commencing to jumping this gentleman. There was an exchange.
With him and one guy.
And then there were like, all of a sudden, I think 3 guys.
So the one white guy first he was talking to, he decided to get a little physical, and then black man threw his hat up in it. He did the Bobby Shmurda, threw his hat up in the air, and somehow the hat went right in front of the sun and shot a shadow of a fitted cap down to the black community. And by the time those other 2 white dudes came to jump him, there was black people swimming, running, jumping,
damn near flying,
and commenced to whooping ass.
Oh my
and at
gosh.
some point in this melee, somebody got hit with a folding chair.
Oh, Miss Mary got
couple
bopped.
of people.
Listen, Gramps came out with the chair and was swinging on everybody. Pow, bam, pow. And I saw people, the different view from another riverboat from the inside of him swinging on people and hitting people. Man, oh my gosh.
So the interwebs have been going crazy with folding chairs included in everything. It's been fun and hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
And I won't serious this out either.
Bedazzled chairs.
Oh, diamond encrusted metal chair necklaces,
earrings, chair earrings.
Yeah, crazy.
A new Negro spiritual anthems.
Yep. People have made videos, songs, raps.
Lift every chair and swing. I mean, I heard a Maya Angelou inspired "Still I Rise."
Oh Lord!
All kinds of black people are so creative.
Listen, man, we've been oppressed so much in this country that when things like this happen, we grab onto them And it really, listen, we're celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a symbolism in that, though.
Yeah.
You know, and them jumping on him like that, and black people's like, no, we ain't, not this time.
No,
we ain't having it.
Because the history of that town, of that city, and
Birmingham, Alabama, right?
Yes, the abuse, the racism, the segregation.
That's a black town now. It's like,
yes,
that shit ain't happening.
And let me tell you, honey, it is not 1954 no more.
Nah, it's a chair party.
It's a chair party.
It's a chair party.
A chair party. And so now everybody is like, okay, if you throw your hat up.
Throw your hat. Look, don't do that, y'all. Because that man threw his hat up being dramatic. And while he did that, that dude rushed him.
Yeah.
He put himself at a disadvantage. Fortunately, it worked out for him, but forget all the dramatics. But yeah, for the entertainment purpose. Yeah,
I mean, people got pushed in the water.
Yeah. People jumped in the water to avoid the beatdown.
Yes, jumped in the water to not get beat up. Shout out to the women who came out to give it to the other women.
We do not condone violence on this podcast. Oh. We are two non-violent people.
But we understand.
But we get it. And if I was there, I definitely would have jumped in. There's 100% chance that if I was at that boat park, I would have jumped in.
Really?
Oh my God.
Really?
Yes, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Are you crazy? Somebody's gonna catch one.
And shout out to the young man who was on the boat that was attempting to dock. He was working. He jumped off the boat and swam to assist.
Jamal Phelps?
Yes. Jamal Phelps swam.
Jamichael Phelps.
Jamaica I've seen all kinds of stuff. Aquamayne.
That's the best one. Aquamayne is the best one. Them all.
Shout out to that young man for jumping in to assist. But the other side of that, and I know we're not going to get serious, but his parents were asking that his identity be protected.
The minor.
Because not only that, fearing for his safety in Alabama.
Listen,
because of retribution.
The white hoods are still out there, baby.
Yes, retribution for what has happened. Yep. And we talked also, or we listened on the radio. I listened to a few podcasts. People are asking for information about who needs bail. Who needed to be bailed out?
Yeah.
Who needs assistance so we can start the GoFundMes for them?
Yes.
Because just like other folks pool their resources for the Zimmermans and the Kyles and all these things, we wanted to return the favor. They even asked for scholarships for this young man, swimming scholarship. Howard,
straight up.
Howard, for him to go on Howard's swim team. I've seen people talk about get that young man a scholarship.
I love it.
Get that, but also protect his identity because you don't want people trying to come for him later.
Yo, shout out to black people for saying to hell with that shit, man.
Yes.
We're not here for this bullshit.
We're not here for it.
I mean, in all seriousness, they didn't start it. Like,
no,
you know what I'm
was
saying?
In response.
Yeah, it was in response. It was in defense of someone. Yeah. Now, it got out of hand. It did. And that's how things go.
But we're not going to sit there and let them stomp some man on a pier to death. Because that's what's going to happen. Was going to happen.
Yep. Nope.
And they felt like they could do that, and they had some kind of right, and they would have been within reason to beat this man.
Yep.
So it's 2023, and we still dealing with the bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, but it's good to see a good old fight, though.
Man, Black Twitter,
a good old fashioned fight.
I saw freezes, screenshots, music added, rap songs, all kinds of things on Black Twitter. Have
you ever been around a group dynamic that turned into something out of control like that?
Let me think. I'm trying to think. I feel like maybe something like this has happened before, but I can't put my finger.
It's all good. It's all good. Just curious.
Have you?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I've been maced by the police and all that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. All that shit. Like the whole basketball games that turned into brawls.
Oh wow.
And the police just coming to mace everybody. Like, that was a regular in Rochester.
I know one.
Yeah.
High school. If you don't know, I went to high school in Baltimore, Maryland. I attended Milford Mill Academy, which had one of the best basketball teams at that time. And we played a white school called Overly. And we beat them pretty badly. I was on the cheerleading squad. We traveled to Overly for this game. And the fight that ensued after in the parking lots while the team is trying to walk to the bus, while the cheerleaders are trying to walk to the bus, the kids who were waiting in the parking lot to jump everybody. Shoot. That happened. I remember that in high school. That was a mess. And then we were, from that point on, we had like escorts to go to certain schools in Baltimore to just protect the team and to protect the students from getting hurt.
It's crazy.
Because a lot of people got hurt in that game. When we came back to school, a lot of people were hurt.
And cause it turns into an out of control situation where you just see anybody who's not with you and they just get
They catching the fade.
They catching it.
They was throwing rocks. They were doing all kinds of stuff at the game. I remember that. And I remember, it's funny because I remember my aunt saying, I don't know if you should be cheering at some of these games if this is the type of stuff that's going to be going on. Maybe you don't need to go. Maybe you need to stay home. So I remember that happened in high school. And wow. It's sad that, we're still in this state. We're still here.
Violence is never going to go away.
This is true.
This is part of the fabric.
The fabric of our country.
Yeah. Or just human existence, period.
Yeah.
Violence is a part of it.
Yeah. Somebody said they were going to call that the new Tea Party. I was like, shit. Damn. We taking it real far back.
That's hilarious, yo. I have a question for you, though. I have a topic. So you know how women, including yourself, right? You dress when you want to be sexy for your man. Let's just say that, right? Because I think you're sexy, period.
Thank
right?
you.
But when you want to, you might throw on some lingerie or something. Right. Some little lacy something.
Yeah.
Or if you know what I like. You want to throw on some boy shorts and a white tee, wife beater or something like that. That's when you really get to my heart core. You want to get sexy, right? Like, so it's like, okay, the evening time is coming. This evening, I'm going to do this. What can men do to what's the men equivalent to that? Oh. Because, and I'm going to let you answer. I just had to set the whole thing up. The other day, I've been having these thoughts recently about, and I shared them with you, about not taking the relationship or just our time for granted. We both work from home. So lately I've been like cleaning myself up, putting on cologne and stuff around the house, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of presenting myself a little differently because we spend so much time around each other at home. During working from home, so on and so forth. So I just kind of started stepping up a little bit. But then, so I was like, okay, so I went online to Macy's and was like, no, I went somewhere else first, and it was like one pajama set for like $100 and something. I was like, let me go to Macy's real quick. So I went to Macy's and I see all these pajama sets. Okay. I was like, well, those kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the top, bottom shit. And then I was like, does this mean I'm an old married man now? Because I felt kind of like Leave It to Beaver's dad, like Ward Cleaver with the pajama set and shit, or like Lucy's husband, whatever, Ricky Ricardo, when he used to put the pajamas on. And I was like, let me ask her, what is the men's side? Like, what can men do to quote unquote be sexy for their lady?
Wow, that's interesting. That's a good one. I would say definitely lately, you have been smelling like, oh my God. Like,
word.
You know how, ladies, you you smell that man and you be like,
right.
He can get it. What is that? You know how your pheromones start going?
Right.
So I was saying the smelling good thing, boom. That's start right there. Okay. Right there.
I mean, you got to be clean first. But
you got to be clean.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. The pajama thing, I like that. I like
you like that?
Like the not okay, maybe not the silky satin, but like a nice pajama set or something. That's a little like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I was curious.
I like that. I do.
You bought me one before.
I did. I bought you a set before.
Okay.
I like that. But the smelling good thing is like, you fresh out the shower, you just like, oof.
So the combination of those two things?
You come out and you are smelling like what? And I'm just like, okay, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. But I mean, like for guys, yeah, there is no lingerie situation for the men. So I guess like a PJ set or something, maybe like the satin PJs and the satin shirt or something, like loungewear.
Okay.
Yeah, loungewear is a nice, you can sit, have a little glass in your lounge in your loungewear.
Right.
And that's a good warm up. That's a good like
Macy's be having those deals, yo. I had like 3 or 4 of them joints for like $100 or something, but I didn't buy them because I wanted to have this conversation first.
I think that's good. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something that translates to other women.
And I think women. Yeah, that's like grooming, like all that. Like I noticed your beard is all, face is all glowy and looking all
glowing
good.
up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's looking
I've been on my journey.
Yeah, you look good.
Appreciate that.
I think
you like that too.
Also, I like that. Absolutely, I love that you're doing like the whole, face regimen and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
That's
right.
good. That's good. And then I know we're about to start working out. And ladies, you know how when the men work out and the women work out, the men drop the weight like pow. So I already know I'm gonna be looking at like a 6-pack in like 6 weeks. So okay,
I'm gonna try to get it.
So be coming around.
See if I can get it back. I'm getting older, yo. It's not. I thought about this the other day. It was like, I think I'm kind of taking myself for granted. My things for granted a little bit. I'm getting older. It's not the snapback won't be as easy.
Babe,
I'm gonna work at it though.
You snap like that. I was seeing 6-packs and all kind of definition and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, okay,
right.
Ooh,
Amen.
Okay, but wait. So I was thinking I had a question for you. I saw something on Instagram. The usual. So I was like,
the gram.
How long should good sex last?
Oh, that's a great question. Good sex should last as long as they should last long enough to satisfy each partner.
Because the person who posted said it should last like 10, 15 minutes and that's it.
It could be that's a thing. Because some people like to have sex for a long time for the sake of having sex for a long time. Right?
This is true.
So some people are into that round 2, round 3, and all that other shit. Right? Some people into that,
yeah,
and that's fine if that's what suits you and works for you. Yeah. Right? However, on the other side of things, you can accomplish a lot in a small amount of time if you know what you're doing.
That part.
I'm just saying. So I always equate this, right? Not always, because I don't talk about this a lot, but in my mind, it's the Bruce Lee theory.
Please elaborate.
So you can take your punch from way back here and swing and punch, boom, hit somebody and knock somebody out. But Bruce Lee was able to have his fist. He can extend his hand and then make a fist. And from that little distance, he can affect someone the same way. He can knock them out or knock them off their feet. Bruce Lee mastered this short punch, right? But it was so effective,
right?
So that's not talking about this a size thing. This is just saying a time thing. You can accomplish a lot in a small window. Okay. So if you and your partner. You're able to, and I'm talking to men right now.
Okay.
If you're able to satisfy your woman, pretty much knock her out in 10, 15 minutes,
knock her out,
and you're also satisfied, then this is all a success.
Okay.
This is all happy, joy.
Happy.
Nah, but if your woman wants more, then that's another conversation. Then you have to be willing to give her more. If a guy somehow is like he wants to just be sitting in there going to Pound Town for 30, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
If you find joy in that, then you should do it. If you don't find joy in that, you should have a conversation with this guy like, hey, Jackhammer.
Jackhammer.
I've been noticing you,
Jackhammer.
I'm gonna need you to settle down a little bit. The JJ is hurting. It's all about what satisfies the two people.
I agree. I think that it all starts with the foreplay, and it could start early in the day if you're,
Yes, that is the key.
Yeah.
It starts when you wake up.
The whole day could be about it. In little ways of foreplay throughout the day. And just like you said, women do their lingerie thing and you do your, PJs and smelling good things. So
you're conscious of it.
By the time you've built up to the point where, it's only going to take like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, listen. And then, little Miss Handy over here be getting me to the point where it's like, this is about to end quickly. I'm just saying. And I love it. But, I'll be over there like, who won the Super Bowl in 1984? Who had the Russian title in 96? How many points did Jordan average?
Damn, you gotta have those conversations with yourself.
Is that the tow truck out there towing people? I'm looking out the window. Is that Metro? What line is that? The yellow line?
Really?
You gotta do what you gotta do to survive out here.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I throw my hat up in the air, ain't nobody coming to help. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Okay. So, whatever, just make sure you making sure that your spouse or your significant other is happy and satisfied. And if that happens in 10 to 15 minutes, then boom. All these internet things where it should last only 10 to 15 minutes or it should last an hour to an hour and a half. You can't speak for everybody. There's no blanket answer for that.
Ain't nobody got time for an hour.
Listen,
my bones be creaking.
I remember in the beginning, Trina used to talk that round 2, round 3 shit, right? And I'd be like, so a couple times it might have worked a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Or it might have been stated, and in my mind, I'm like, all right, it's time to get ready for round 2. And then within 8.5 minutes, homie's over here.
Because I be tired. Okay?
Exactly.
I am done.
So then as I realized what it actually was, she was saying, round 2 in a little bit. And what would I do? I'm like, girl, get out of here.
Go to sleep.
Take your ass on somewhere. What you talking about?
Go lay down, go to sleep.
You ain't here for that.
I don't do that no more, do I? Shit. I do not do that shit no more, do I? I don't say that shit no more, okay? It is very clear right now, all right?
Not at all.
Very fucking clear what's going on here, all right? And I'm
Woo,
good.
Man,
right?
that's great.
I am so good. I am done.
Gosh, that is too fucking funny, man. Woo, that is great. Getting high in here. That is funny. It's true.
It is
very true. You don't talk that bullshit no more.
No, okay? Listen, when you dating and all that stuff and everything, once we figured each other out and figured out how it was and what worked and what went down,
shout out to us.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going home. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Shit, I be asleep, okay?
Oh, man. Love you, man. Love you.
I love you, too.
You are hilarious, man. This is why we work so well, because she's hilarious.
I'm just saying, shit.
I tell the truth. It's funny, and she's funny. That combination works for us. Oh man, I knew this was gonna be lit. I knew this part was gonna be lit. It was so much to talk about. We have other stuff on the board, but we'll get to those things another time.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a great way
It's a great way to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's a great way to wrap it up.
Okay,
for lack of a better term.
Right. I hear it.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
fellas and ladies, get with your partner. Foreplay during the day.
Yeah.
And then you only gotta do so much later on.
And fellas, fellas, stop catering to other men. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. What do you mean?
Guys are out here listening to other men telling them that the stuff that they might do or thinking about doing is not masculine. And on the other hand, the women love it. So for instance,
Okay.
the face care regimen that you spoke about, right? I'm doing all types of shit right now, getting my skin together. Masks, scrubs. Fucking, I'm ordering specific products to get my glow right.
He got toner, y'all.
I haven't had any backlash from any of my friends for the record. I mean, this is not about my friends at all. But we know this exists though.
It does.
Right? There's a connotation. There's like a thing when it comes to it, right? A stigma, whatever you want to call it.
They call it metrosexual.
Right.
All that kind of
right.
stuff.
Or maybe that. I didn't know. I didn't know that term still existed. But yeah, maybe they'll call it that, right? That's based on what other men thinking. So meanwhile, you have a woman who would love it if you took care of your skin. Who would love it if you use shea butter on your body.
Woo! Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And apply, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would love it, but you over here with your chest poked out, thinking that, nah, I can't. I don't do that. That's for women to do that kind of stuff.
But be sneaking using our products.
You catering to what other men think, bro.
Yeah. First of all, it's about loving yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Your skin is your largest organ on your body.
Yes, that's true.
It's the largest. Like, why wouldn't you want to moisturize? Why wouldn't you want to cleanse?
I had to think about that for a quick second, but yeah, you're right.
But you don't want to use Dove soap that you use on your body, on your face.
That shit is too harsh, yo.
It's
It got
too
all the bullshit
rough.
in it too.
Yeah. You want to take care of your face. Men who have beards and, all that kind of stuff. You have to care for your face in a different way.
Pause. Yup.
Oh, okay.
Just talking about the face.
Oh, okay.
And that's part of it, probably. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. You're 1,000% correct. You know, and listen, look, you just have to be secure in yourself.
Yes.
And because I know I'm as my man ST Knack, which is one of my super duper Dominican drug rap.
Oh, okay.
Audio, experiences would say, I'm as man as a human can get.
Oh, wow. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you believe that in yourself, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't worry about what other men thinking about what you're doing to improve yourself. Yes. That's my PSA to men out there.
Boom. There we go.
Yeah, I'm keeping my baby happy, yo.
Absolutely. I'm very
Good
happy.
time, yo.
Yes.
Good time. The Where's Brunch podcast, baby.
Yes.
We out here. We doing our thing. More applause.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Beans only broke one time. He barked once.
Y'all pray for Beans.
Pray for Beans.
Beans is looking at us like, I thought y'all was done.
Thought y'all niggas was done. Putos. And
yeah.
again, love you, man. Appreciate
love you more.
Everything good with you? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good.
I'm looking forward to dinner today.
Oh yes, rice and beans.
My favorites. Yes, this
And
jerk chicken.
totones.
Listen,
We're
y'all.
gonna do it.
Oh my God, this dish. Hey, oh yeah, I meant to say one more thing.
What?
Another thing. If you are not grinding your own spices, stay out of my DMs. I watched my wife grind out her own spices in a spice grinder that I bought for her.
Yes.
And she made her own Chinese Is it five?
Yeah, Chinese
five spice blend in the kitchen of the apartment that I paid rent at. Stay out of my DMs, yo. We out.
Bye, you guys.